and welcome to Shapes and Forms. I am by myself right now, but my usual co-hosts Trey and Sredni will be joining me a little bit later on this evening. Let me just move this window. I think that'll be good. And we're gonna dive right into Risk of Rain here. This is a cool game, and I am excited to play it for y'all. I am gonna set the difficulty to easy, because I am a little bit of a baby. Am I actually... Hold on, am I actually live? I am. Okay, cool. Just wanted to double check. This game does have native PlayStation 4 controller support, which is cool by my book. Find and activate the teleporter. They don't want you to activate the teleporter. They don't want you to succeed. Stream's been live for less than a minute. I'm already referencing those old DJ Khaled Instagram stories, or wherever the fuck those were posted. I don't actually remember off the top of my head. Might have been Twitter? I don't know. Anyway, hopefully we get some people filing in here as I continue my quest for gold and experience orbs, and try to find some cool stuff to repair the gunner turret. I could do that. I'd rather have an item at this early stage, though. I wonder if the layout of these stages is randomized at all, because this looks pretty similar to the one game I played yesterday. So I wonder if it is actually consistent, and it's just like the arrangement of stuff is randomized, or if the actual layout does change. Let's see here. I don't know what this thing is, but I want it. What's this? Cautious Slug. Rapidly heal when outside of danger. Okay. It seems pretty good. I mean, not like, you know, gonna win the game on its own or anything, but it seems pretty dang alright. Is there like a visual effect to indicate when that's working? I'm not entirely sure. What's this thing? Equipment barrel. Sure. Can this give me an active item? Looks like it. Disposable missile launcher. Okay. Yeah, I can work with that. $25 to do something with that. It might be a shrine? I'm not entirely sure. God, there's like a lot of these things. You know, these remind me of the fucking bugs from Code Lyoko. Way back in the halcyon days of whenever that show aired. I don't actually really remember. It would have been like mid-2000s, I think. Maybe a little bit later. Sky is hot, and not in a good way. Alright, what do we got here? Offer to Shrine of the Woods. Sure. Healing warmth of the woods. Okay, that's interesting. So I guess we can use this as like a healing area now if we need to. I wonder how long that will stay active. Let's see here. Give me this. Stun grenade. Yo, do you mind? You really do never have a moment to think in this game. Which is, like, by design, so it's fine, but, you know. Trying to, like, suss some stuff out, and I can't really do that. Because I got these weird little fire skull men breathing down my neck in a near literal sense. Alright. Drop, and roll. I should head up there and see what that is about. Oh wait, this is just the shrine that I activated earlier. Fair enough. I hear a troubling noise behind me. If I don't look at it, it can't get me. That's the law. I should be actually using my missile launcher. Hold on. There we go. See? That would have been a real pickle if I didn't use it. We should really attempt to find the teleporter. Because things are heating up and they're not going to get any cooler anytime soon. What are these weird roach things? I guess I can turn this back on now. Might as well. This is the pod that we came out of. There are many ways in which this is not it, Chief. Let's see here. Boy. Oh dear. Okay. Seriously, where the hell is the teleporter? Also, why am I hearing, like, transformer noises? Is that the, like, the jump pad making that sound? I guess it must be. I really wish the teleporters were marked in some way. It was my, like, my one thing, like, not, like, on a mini-map. Hello, Heinz. But I wish that they were, like, highlighted. Oh, wait a minute. Is that what that's supposed to be? Am I actually the dumbest person on planet Earth? I think the answer to both of those questions might be yes. But yeah, hello Heinz, how are you? I'm glad you showed up. I spent the first agonizing 10 minutes of this stream completely by myself, which is a feeling. The usual co-hosts will be in a little bit later. At least that's the current plan. They both got kind of sidetracked by other life responsibilities. Which, you know, stuff happens. Co-hosts, yes. Oh, no, this is just pointing me to my turret that I turned back on a little bit ago. I don't know why I would need to know where that is, but okay. Ah, hey, buddy. Die? Yeah. By the way, if anybody's got any questions about this game, do let me know. And I'll answer them to the best of my ability. I did only start playing yesterday, though, so I may be of limited help, depending on what your question specifically is on. It is also, of course, fine to not have questions. Man, I really can't find this thing. I'm probably looking right at it. Like, I'm probably running past it and just not noticing the teleporter. But it's sort of a hard structure to miss. Like, they're these big honking things. Hold on, I have to check Discord momentarily here. What's going on? Ah! Hello? Trey Man. Sorry, folks. Doing some technical stuff real quick.
Hi, Jane.
Hello, Trey. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
That is good. Sredni still appears to be locked in no headphone hell.
Oof.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully his sister will return from the headphone fetching store soon. So that way we can have all three of us here. I'm going to turn on the screen share real quick so you can see what's up. And there we go. Hey, thank you, Trey, for the subscription. Yeah, the headphone retrieval outlet. What do they call them in your neck of the woods, Heinz?
Headphone retrieval.
So
man, I love the aesthetic of this game so much.
It's a really, like, good-looking game. Like, not in the, like, HD, high polygon count, blah 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 sense, but like it's just got a very nice look to it.
And you guys know how I feel about particularly stylized 3D platformer-esque things.
Yes.
They are a favorite of mine, so
yeah.
So it follows that I would probably enjoy this even though I haven't gotten the chance to buy this one. I like the first one. I'm not good at it, but it does have a certain charm to it.
To your credit, I'm not sure that anyone is good at the first Risk of Rain. Like, it's a very difficult video game, and this one doesn't seem to be
bad at it and then being less bad at it.
I guess so, yeah. And this one doesn't seem to be significantly easier given my limited experience, but maybe that'll let up as we get along here. I'm trying to find this teleporter. Because you know how the basic gameplay loop in Risk of Rain works, right?
You gotta get to the teleporter and then summon the boss, and then transport yourself to the next level.
Yeah.
And, rinse and repeat.
Yeah, like, the gist is the same in ROR 2, but, like, I can't find the teleporter. I don't know where it is. Ah, you know what? I
no.
bet it's up there. And I have no clue how to get up there. So that's gonna be a learning experience that all of us go on together.
It's a bit of a ways up, isn't it?
Yeah, all the way up, like that one song with Fat Joe.
Ha.
Yeah, there you
All
go.
the way up. Ha.
Who was that? That was Fat Joe, Remy Ma, and it was French Montana the guy on the chorus for that?
I believe so.
And then there was like a dude named Infrared involved somehow also.
Huh, yeah.
What is a lunar coin? I don't know, but I just got it.
Lunar.
I will say, it's really interesting how much this game is just Risk of Rain, but 3D. Like, and that sounds like a slight, but it's not, because I like Risk of Rain.
I mean, it inherently is going to be completely different from the original, given that the original is so very much entrenched in the fact that it is a 2D game.
I guess, but like I don't know, it just feels really similar somehow. Like, the main thing that's different is the sense of scale. Like, the levels in Risk of Rain 1 feel very small because of the fact that they're two-dimensional, and thus you can, like, basically see everything right from the start, depending on, you know, like, how far you can traverse.
Right.
These, because your field of view is limited, and you're, like, fixed right behind your character, they feel a lot bigger. Like, I didn't even realize until I pointed it out a second ago that I could get up there, and I'm still not sure how to do it. But, so, like, level traversal plays a bit more of a role, I guess. Which is why it's really good that they added a sprint button. Also, I don't know what these lunar coin things are, but I feel like I want them. So, I'm gonna pick that one up.
Hot dollars.
Holler, holler. Get dollar.
Get dollar. Pop collar.
Yeah.
Etc.
Yeah. Etc. So what have you been up to?
Is that a weed?
Yeah, that's a weed.
Like,
like, actually...
My computer is built so it can play video games such as Risk of Rain 2. Although, mostly thus far, I've been occupying myself by totally not 100% just playing Tiny and Big again. No, I don't know what anybody is talking about.
That sounds like something that somebody who was replaying Tiny and Big would say, Trevor.
I don't know, maybe. I can neither confirm nor deny that. Let's see, what else? I've been trying Overwatch out. I'm not particularly great at it, but it is fun, which, you know, is more than can be said about certain other video games.
Yeah.
And I started Destiny 2 on there just to try it out. It flies on there. It's like 60 frames per second, which is nice.
Yeah, it's a really nice feeling.
I've never gotten the chance to try it out for myself. I'd only watched like gameplay of C.
It's like a really nice feeling to have never had a thing capable of playing a game on really high settings and then getting a thing that can. Like, I mean, I've said this before, but it's been eye-opening playing stuff on this computer versus my laptop. Because, like, I played a little bit of this last night on my laptop, and it just... it doesn't... like, it technically runs, but I would not recommend it to anybody. Like, this is a lot nicer. Old War Stealth Kit. Turn invisible on taking heavy damage. Okay. That's a new one, I think. Hey, Trey. Trey Man? Uh-oh. Trey? Hey Trey, are you there? Huh. He appears to have gone silent. Huh. Well, I was gonna ask him to read Heinz's message. What's this all about? I feel like the 3D range of movement would be beneficial given that one of my main frustrations with the original ROR was getting sandwiched between enemies. Yeah, so there is less of that, definitely, but the trade-off is that now sometimes you get like swamped from all sides, but you have more tools to deal with that. Hopefully Trey will be back soon. I don't know what occurred. He's still in the call, but I don't know. Hopefully his microphone didn't die or anything. That would suck. Goodness gracious, it is warm in my room. I know that that's like on the level of talking about the weather as far as streaming banter goes, but like seriously, it is quite hot in here, and I don't know why, because it's not very hot outside. It was like 55 today. And that was during the daytime, and it is now night.
Am I back?
Yeah.
Okay. My Wi-Fi is inconsistent as it tends, which is but we're gonna work through it, I guess.
Yeah. You were getting cut off like a tiny bit. Like I could still understand what you were saying, but you were dipping in and out a little tiny bit.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, but you're back now, so that's good.
Yeah, we'll take it while we've got.
Yeah. There will be plenty of Risk of Rain streaming in the future, most likely, just to keep everybody abreast of the situation. Hold on. We've got a message from Ferret, possibly? Oh, no, that was you.
Yeah.
Like, it just seems like a good game for that, and much as I do legitimately really like Enter the Gungeon, we have also been streaming that as our primary game for, like, 2 years now. So, it's nice to have a little bit of variety.
Variety is the spice of life.
Tubular, yeah. Whoa. I also finished up the Enter the Gungeon series today for my YouTube channel. So,
it's got a nice little bow on it.
Yep. The last episode, I won't spoil what happens, but the last episode of that will be coming out tomorrow, probably. I think. I said a scheduled upload, but now I can't remember when for. What?
So many endings, Link.
Yeah.
We got that wrapping up. The whole Avengers thing. And let's see. My radio show is ending.
Yeah, that's the is that tomorrow?
Yeah.
It's the 26th,
tomorrow.
Yeah. Everybody should tune in for that so that you can hear Trey's last radio show, and also so you can hear the amazing fortune cookie I submitted.
Yeah.
It's a good wisdom.
I have a little bit of problem because my battery on my head is dying.
Oh no.
Not ideal, but we might find a contingency plan elsewhere, so
Okay.
We'll ride this one out, I guess, and then after that I might switch to my phone audio or something. I don't know.
Yeah, like, you know, technical difficulties are as much a part of the Shapes and Forms brand as anything else. I almost said Shapes and Franz Borm, which is like something that an alien says to you before they dissect you, I think.
Hello, yes, I am part of... I'm
like, actually lost as to how to get to this teleporter.
Someday, we will find it.
Like,
It will be glorious.
I'm pretty sure it's, like, up there, but I don't know how to get up there. And it's gotten to the point where I'm wondering, like, did the game accidentally generate the level without a way to get to it? Because, like, it is still in early access. Things happen. But I feel like it's more likely that I'm just missing it somehow.
Also, very much appreciating the tiny little nerd glasses on
Yeah.
on our protagonist.
Yeah, that's an item, and it's one of the ones that looks really great on this particular character.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you unlocked any of the others yet?
No, and in fact, I'm not entirely sure how you do that, although I suspect that the lunar coins might have something to do with it.
Maybe.
Although I remember some of the characters in Risk of Rain 1 having kind of esoteric unlock conditions, I think.
Right.
But we'll see.
So it wouldn't be too surprising if that case. Wow.
Yeah. Although I think there's only 4 characters in the game right now, so it might be that they're saving that for like the full release later on.
Perhaps. Let's see. What else have I been working on? I've been putting together a comic for a class that I'm taking that will be featured in my next issue of the zine, Scribbles.
That's cool. I gotta do something for that. I've got like a couple things that I could do, and I need to like decide on one. Ah, is this how we get up here? Maybe? Or have I
hard with that brain?
Or have I gone this way before and no,
Hello?
I think oh shit. Hello, Sredni.
That's a ferret.
Hello.
How are you?
Hey. Well, my throat could be better, but I'm doing better than I was yesterday, which was bad.
That's good.
It was real bad. God damn it, now the dog's barking.
Nah, that's fine.
No, she's doing her I need to go out bark.
Ah, okay. Well, if you need to
Yeah.
occasionally dip out to assist your dog, that's like
Yeah.
obviously totally fine.
So yeah. I think my sister is doing something
Ah,
with the dog. I think I heard.
oh,
movement up there.
that's good.
No, apparently not.
No?
Apparently I was wrong. It was just the dog moving around to bark at us more.
What
Hey,
is-
you know what I don't like?
What?
The fact that all of these lizard men look like actual like hybrids between man and lizard. It's uncomfortable.
Oh, so well, I'm gonna need to look more closely at this game because that seems like a potential husbando in the making.
Oh no!
Less than a minute in. Ah, fuck, it's the Wandering Vagrant. Hello, buddy. One of my favorite bosses from the first game. Back in action.
Wandering.
A sexy bitch named Jellyfish.
I want to be the wandering vagrant.
No, you can't though, because he's right up there.
That one
I'll
was a
come
deep
running
cut.
to
Yes, it
Some
was.
kind of like, I can't figure out what to replace Tyre's shoe with that would be talking about, you getting blasted with balls of energy.
By a jellyfish thing, yeah.
Yeah, cause, it's a Brian Eno song that's just, ripe for parody. Topical parody, and yet I'm not Weird Al.
Risk of Rain 2 is 3D, yes.
It
They-
indeed is.
They took the leap. It's like the
big
90s all over
differentiating
again.
factor between it and the original game.
Jesus, how do I not die to that? Okay, I'm alive. For now.
Oh, you made it go kablooey.
Yeah, yep.
But, yeah, I need to let the dog out. I think
Okay.
I can do that.
Who let the dog out? Now we know. But yeah, Risk of Rain 2 is indeed a three-dimensional platforming run-and-gun roguelike game. Who Let the Dogs Out is not about dogs. That's true of the original by Anselm Douglas. I don't think... Like, I feel like the Baha Men version just actually is about dogs, though. Like, by dint of their Baha Men-ness, I think it just becomes about dogs again. What is this thing? Another red whip. Neither of these are very useful. Hello.
Okay, I need to... Oh yeah, I just remembered. I have a bunch of Cadbury eggs that I bought at the pharmacy when I was getting my, prescriptions.
The traditional kind with the, like the runny milk cream in the center?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with the, yeah.
Whew.
And it looks like an egg inside of it. It's like got the little yellow spot in the middle. The yolk, quote unquote.
Cool.
Yeah.
We made it out of the first level, which I was not always 100% sure we were going to be able to do that.
And now we're in the desert.
Yes. Oh, okay. Those blow up. Good to know. You guys like this Call of Duty level? I make funny joke.
Remember, no Russian.
What is this offering me?
Oh, no.
Okay, where are the Oh, is that a lizard man?
Yeah.
You need to get closer to the lizard man so I can see if it's Mr. Right.
Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Look, there he is. Do you see him?
He's a little wibbly for Mr. Right.
But uncomfortably human.
You have been rejected. Now you must die. And, yes.
Bill, uncomfortably human.
I mean, he's not too bad.
To answer Murder Deck's question, yes, I actually have played Ziggurat. That's one of those games that I've always, like, considered putting on the show, but I don't quite like it enough to do that. It's a game that I want to be better than it actually is, even though I still do kind of like it. Ziggurat, if anyone is not familiar, is a first-person shooter, sort of styled after, like, Doom, but it's also a roguelike. It's an interesting little game.
Isn't it, like, themed around you do it in magic instead of actually shooting with, like, gun?
Yeah, you got, like, wands and stuff.
Teach me your secrets, wizard.
You're a wizard and you have wands and such. Yep. Like
what
in
if
Die.
wand was gun? What if gun was wand?
What did that do? Huh. I will say, these red whip items make us very fast when we're not fighting. But that is of limited utility, I feel like.
Quick.
The quick and the dead, as they say.
You know that originally that expression referred to the fact that quick originally meant
rattling
alive?
In the background. Oh, that's probably Sredni eating his Cadbury eggs.
Yeah, I was just crumpling up the,
Yeah.
the foil. But yeah, the quick and the dead, the quick there originally meant the living. It's a Middle English use of the word.
I did not know that. I honestly
also-
had never really thought about it, I guess.
It's from the same kind of use as when they talk about when someone is pregnant, they're quickening.
ASMR shapes and forms.
Fashion term.
Sucks to your ASMR.
Oh, sucks to your ASMR. Oh.
I get it.
Oh.
I'm thinking about whether or not I like it.
Yeah, I didn't care for Lord of the Flies. Although that whole scene where the one kid has that weird vision is actually really cool.
Is that where sucks to your ASMR is from?
Yes.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm. It's from Lord of the Flies.
I knew kids that said that in, like, actual middle school.
Speed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at the very least, Lord of the Flies, it was already a thing when Lord of the Flies was around.
I see.
And that's in, like, the 50s.
Yeah.
So, middle school kids being dumb has been a constant for literally.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What am I getting attacked by? Are you guys seeing this?
It's by the desert tentacles.
Yeah, the ground.
Am I
seems
like
to be...
am I like out of the arena or something? Is that what that is? I guess so. I guess that's what these. Is that? Hold on, I need to figure this out. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's basically like this. This velvet rope is like, don't go past this point. All right, I'll play by your rules.
But only because otherwise I would die horribly.
Yeah, you know.
Fine then. Keep your secrets.
What is this all about? Can we get in here?
It's like in
Actually, I need another look at that lizard man. I need to make sure that.
Oh my God, Sredni! Look at him. Okay, are you looking? Are you looking? Are you looking?
I mean,
now he's gone.
The most important part. And you keep avoiding looking at their beautiful faces.
Fuck.
They got kind of thick thighs.
Stop!
Look, you're so mad at me for saying that, and yet you let Trey get away with the wand gum thing.
Wand gum?
Gun. Wand is gun. Gun is wand. That sounds really
Are we gonna talk about how the penis is evil? Is that where this ends up?
The gun! The penis is evil.
Some Zardoz shit.
What if wine were gun? What if gun were dick?
So, okay, fun fact, I've actually fucking seen Zardoz.
Yeah, same.
It's not a very good movie, but good lord is it weird.
I enjoyed it a lot. It's bizarre.
I haven't seen it in a very long time. I watched it in high school with a couple
I have no
friends.
idea what it's trying to say.
Because we were at my friend Pick's house, and it came on the TV in his room on, like, the Independent Film Channel or something.
Oh, fun.
Because that's just, like, who I hung out with in high school, I guess.
I mean, that's a good choice.
Yeah, it is
baby.
like a long-form, like, riff
It's the
on The
home
Wizard of Oz.
Of Portlandia.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the end of, as you know, Kyle Browsehout High Colgren once put it. Sean Connery is Dorothy. In this just appalled tone.
We've all been Dorothy at some time in our lives or another. If you really think about it.
Dorothy.
Think like a mountain.
Think like a mountain, drink like a fish.
King, drink.
By which I mean, just get, like, totally hammered and think deep thoughts.
Zardoz is gay culture. I don't know about that one.
I mean, there is Arthur Frame, there is that, and also the fact that it seems to be about how straight people are
Raider
stupid.
Wisp? Oh, it's all of these are the boss. Okay, we're doing like a collective boss type thing. Fuck, I am not
So
qualified
boss
to, what?
Boss communism?
Yeah, boss communism.
I
Which,
think we might have gone off half-cocked.
possibly. I think mostly
Bang,
I just need to really not get hit by those fireballs.
Yeah, that
Which
seemed
is-
like a...
Bang,
like-
bang, right
like-
to the ground. Bang, bang, an awful sound. Bang, bang.
Yes.
My baby shot me down.
I only know that
You-
song because it was sampled on a Lil Wayne track, but that's neither here nor there.
It was also covered by Coil.
Like, the important thing, I think, is, A, that our show somehow keeps circling back around to Lil Wayne. Secondly, I mean, he is the greatest
Yeah,
rapper
as-
of all time, so, like, you know.
As Mer mentioned, it is at the beginning of Kill Bill as well. That's
Is
how
it?
I know it.
Huh. I've never
I
seen
was
Kill Bill.
fine, He was strict.
I haven't seen Kill Bill in so long, and I don't think I've ever seen it straight through. I've just seen huge chunks of it.
It was one of my favorite films, and then we figured out about Quentin Tarantino, so I can't say that with good faith anymore.
I mean, you can like something while being like,
I'm
guy's
gonna
kind-
die!
Oh no.
Fuck.
Oof.
Alright,
Oh,
well, you know.
sorry you died.
Loss.
But yeah, you're allowed to have problematic faves, as they say.
Yeah.
More like Quentin Tarantino.
Oh
Twitter
my
thinks I
God.
care about Taylor Swift's new single, and newsflash, I do not.
What about Taylor Swift?
It gave me a notification over your footage of the game saying that Taylor Swift has released a new single, and I do not.
Taylor Swift can pay me if she wants to advertise on my stream.
That would be raking in some mad bucks, wouldn't it?
I can't say this with authority, but I feel like Taylor Swift is one of those people that doesn't pay people she probably should.
I mean,
Do you
I'm
think that
saying if life were fair, it would be raking in some mad.
Yeah. I don't know how you use these lunar coin things.
which is?
She probably does.
I mean, probably, but like, has she ever watched anything on here?
Some weird part of me suspects that she may have actually watched at least one mukbang stream
Mukbang?
in her
Possibly.
life.
What's
You know, when
mukbang?
like that whole Korean eating thing.
Oh, no, I don't think I do know, actually. Is that like the whole social eating thing? Is that like the Korean term for it?
Yes.
Okay.
And
yeah.
somebody will stream themselves eating a lot of food.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't get it, but Twitch is a weird platform just
yeah, but
inherently, so...
It's like, I mean, it's partly like to deal with, you know, like a lot of people living alone and being within a culture that strongly values eating in a social environment. So it's like,
Let's see. Can I shoot those things? They have health bars. It doesn't seem like my bullets are actually reaching them, though. Ah! Don't
wait,
sneak up
wait a
on
second.
me, you fucking sus.
I'll be back in a second.
If I buy you Garfield Kart, will you play it on stream? See, the joke is on you because Mala actually bought me Garfield Kart like 6 months ago. And yeah, Murder Deck, I guess that's fair. I just, you know, preconceived notions, I suppose, is... Donate to Newt Altar? A blue orb appears. Oh, that's how you use the lunar coins.
Luna.
Luna. Look to La Luna. Oh yeah, I forgot about that, actually.
Mer's cat's name is...
That's a
That's
good name for a cat. Wait, isn't one of the cats from Sailor Moon named Luna?
Yeah,
Luna and Artemis, right?
Yeah.
We've got big reputations.
No, we don't. I don't. I sure as shit don't.
Listen, it's all mental.
Hello.
Hi, Fred.
I mean, we are in the end game now, though.
It's true.
That seems to be the case across the board. Hey, Sredni.
With what?
Have you noticed that things are ending a lot? It's a
Would you describe it as an end-pandemic?
What?
Would you describe it as an end-pandemic?
An end of what?
Things are ending left and right. My show is ending. The thing that Marvel's been doing for the past 10 years is wrapping up.
Oh, thank God.
I mean, they're gonna keep going, but like the original like story arc that they started from like that.
Oh, thank God. I'm
Then-
continuing with the oh, thank God.
And then Jane is wrapping up her Enter the Gun.
Oh.
Yeah, the Enter the Gungeon series. I recorded the last episode of that earlier today.
So yeah, things are ending left and right.
I do feel sad about your show.
Yeah, 3 years. It's bittersweet because I've been thinking about how I really appreciated my time at college so much more because I had the radio as a creative outlet and
It
but
was...
we're gonna.
May I light your mood with a serenade of something else that's an end?
Oh.
Big reputation.
Oh my
Big
God.
reputation.
Fredney, I'm gonna fucking destroy your life. Which D&D monster is the cutest? Oak or Jelly? Next question.
What?
You heard me. It's like a yellow
Which
blob of pudding.
is
It's
cute.
great, okay?
Okay. Which D&D monster is what?
The cutest.
The cutest. I mean, the cutest as in, well, yeah, actually, like, just in terms of
Humber
adorable
Hulks.
wood pat, then probably you are correct. Cutest as in, I would date this would be a null.
Sredni?
Yes.
The crowbar. Deal more damage to healthy enemies. Okay.
I mean, gnolls are very
Oh! I went to the doctor on Monday, and I have a thing to share. One of the doctors that works at the practice I went to is named Dr. Freeman.
Oh
And
my.
I could not
Bro.
stop thinking about Half-Life while I was there.
Bro.
I did not get to see Dr. Freeman. I got to see Dr. I have forgotten her last name, actually. So...
That's unfortunate.
Never mind, I guess. I think I wrote it down somewhere, because, like, she was nice, and I would like to request her again when I go again.
You
Okay.
shared an image of Beyonce. No. Beyonce.
Beyonce
No.
Knoll. Oh,
No.
that's too good.
No.
I am actually really happy that Lemonade is finally on Spotify, if only because it's my favorite album of hers.
Ah, okay. I'm dead.
Well,
You got dead. Yes. Dead as if
Hey.
you know, it's like, it's like if Beyonce Knowles sung Irreplaceable to you, except, that in this case, not merely did she prove that you're replaceable, but that your limbs were, irreplaceable because she's a null.
Sredni. Sredni. I say this with a great amount of love and respect. That might be the single most labored joke that has ever been on this show.
I mean, yes, but that's only because in my head it but actually verbalizing it was very difficult. You know what I mean?
It's
When
okay.
you have,
I mean, yeah.
image, like a mental image that is perfectly clear.
You guys digging these big arcs?
Yeah. The commando, one of his arms pops off as he whistles. You must not know about.
The foreign fruit.
Yeah, lemonade I appreciate because it's the most personal piece of work that she's put out, and it just resonated with me in a way that only perhaps the album that immediately preceded it did.
So
that's very positive.
Yeah, that is legitimately a very nice sentiment. I don't really care for Beyonce's music, but I don't even like saying that because I feel like a lot of the people that don't care for Beyonce's music make a really big deal out of that. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
There's people that go out of their way to talk about the fact that they don't like Beyonce, and it's
they need to calm down.
Yeah. Just a little bit,
Not everything is a black and white situation. And you can just be okay, and that's okay.
Isn't the cover of Lemonade in black and white?
No, it's like a tealish sort of color where it's got her. I believe it's in a garage, like a parking garage, and she's in a fur coat type thing, has braids on, and it's sort of has her head tucked over her shoulder.
Right. I might be thinking of a different album cover then. Also,
I Am Sasha Fierce is the one.
Ah, that's right.
Yep.
If anybody wants to do me a solid, they could look up how to unlock other characters in this game, because I would like to try to do that, if possible. But if we don't get to it today...
Let's see. We are... Unlocking the Huntress requires earning the Warrior in-game achievement, which is granted for clearing the first 3 areas without dying.
Oh, okay.
You can get the Artificer for grabbing 11 lunar coins and let's see what's there. There's his is a little esoteric. The Engineer says once you clear 30 areas in total, you'll unlock the Engineering Perfection achievement, and he will join your.
Okay. So we're on the way toward several of them already. Alright,
Yep.
That's cool. That's good to know. The Huntress was my favorite character in the first game, so I'm glad that they brought her back for the second one.
There's also the multi-robot who is available by clearing the first area 5 times.
Oh, okay.
And,
we might be able to do that on this stream, actually.
Unlocking the True Respite in-game achievement gets you the merc. And that's everybody so far.
Hey, Sredni. Are you eating Cadbury cream eggs still?
No, I'm eating pizza now.
Sredni.
Life is short. Eat dessert first.
Sredni.
Yes.
Holy shit! Is that a sword? Is that a fucking sword?
Yeah, the great thing about, like, the items in this game is that they appear on your character model, and most of them just kind of stick to you.
Sword. Dot.
Huh.
The sword.
It's an extremely shitty
sword.
SORD.
Yeah, somehow
Dot.
somehow the sword gives you, like, a passive ability to inflict bleeding damage, like, from afar.
Ooh. Ouch.
You know,
Dagger bullet.
dagger bullets.
Oh dear.
Deal.
Rose Buckler. Reduce incoming damage while sprinting. Okay. A lot of items that revolve around sprinting.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
Unlock this.
Yeah, where did the teleporter go? I was just looking at it. There it is.
We're operating with a quick.
Alright, we got the Titan.
Machine lyrics.
What? Okay, Trey.
Hello?
Trey said that they are going to be our...
Something strange is happening.
What? Sredni?
Hello?
What?
Oh, it's like, are you there?
Yeah. Ah, Jesus. No. Alright, well I will figure out what's happening after I kill the boss. Goodness gracious.
Hello?
What? Hello? I don't think that Sredni can hear me. Sredni!
Hello?
Sredni! Hello. Hi.
Where's Trey?
Trey said he's gonna be right back.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know. He just said he was gonna be right back. Probably like, because he was
that I had.
Well, I don't think so. He said he like
Oh.
he was using wireless headphones, so he might just be like needing to replace the battery or something.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Have a good time doing that, Mer.
Well, okay. I can see things in the chat more clearly now because, like, I guess the connection is better now. Something weird happened. Oh, yeah, and Heinz's was, saying Sredni in monster fucking something.
101.
101. No, I would say that I'm already at, like, 220.
Is that how that works? Like is that how the system works there?
It's that's how. There are different college courses. 101 is introductory. I have already passed the introduction. Passed the introduction like a while ago.
Okay, Trey. His headphones died, so he's recharging them, and we'll be back in a while.
That really sucks, particularly given that like my headphones died like a few days ago, and I haven't had headphones at all. And then my sister got me a pair of earphones. So
Well-
I just came back in as soon as I got them.
Yeah. Better to have those than nothing. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I was using earphones before. It's just,
Yeah.
now I'm continuing to do so.
Continual earphones. Controller?
Yeah.
Controller what? Ah! This is bad.
What is?
The general situation in the game right now.
Hmm.
I don't know what
The
hit me there.
game state?
The game state, yes.
The game state is bad.
Alright. I don't know what caused that to happen.
I died. Captain.
Oh, yeah. I am using a PS4 controller, Trey. Ah.
I'm halfway between Shatner and Nimoy on that.
Oh, this is why I keep dying. The difficulty resets every time I go to a new run. That's explains why I was suddenly having so much trouble. They should fix that, if I may put forward a bold suggestion.
It's
Anyway,
doing the thing again.
What is? What thing?
It's just that, like, your, my feed to your, what you were doing was, glitching out for a moment.
Yeah, I don't think that's on my end, because we actually have an Ethernet cable now, so, like...
Yeah, I think it's either Discord funny business, or it's, our internet's funny business.
Yeah. Let's see. Hey, Win. How are you?
Have I mentioned that I have a stuffed shark now?
Is that a euphemism, or do you mean like a literal stuffed shark?
Like, literally a stuffed animal that is a shark.
What a good boy.
Yes, he is my therapy shark. I
Oh,
don't have a name for him yet.
Sredni, I should invite you to the, what the hell is this thing? Effigy of Grief. Interesting. Anyway, have I should invite you to, r/plushyheads, which is the community that me and, like, 3 other people from the Hip Hop Heads subreddit made for plushies.
That is such a particular intersection of people.
Yeah.
So particular.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I mean, the sub has, like,
I'm happy with that.
4 subscribers, I think, so, like, you know.
I'm quite okay with that. Like, I have been in similarly minute communities.
Yeah, the
Okay, maybe not that.
guy that made it on, like, basically on a lark, and there have been a few posts there displaying various plush animals.
That's good.
Yes.
But yes, I found a stuffed shark at IKEA when we were looking for mattresses, and I got the shark. I brought him home with us.
I got stuffed sharks at IKEA. That was sounded like a Bruno Mars lyric in my head.
Okay.
You know, like that one song where he lists off things that he has.
Bruno Mars has odd lyrics sometimes.
Little bit.
Like, just, I mean, it like gets more extreme when he's trying to be serious. Strangely.
I remember during that, like, early, phase of his career when he was trying to be, like, a very serious R&B slash pop singer, and he made Grenade, which is, like, the worst song ever.
Honestly, the thing about Grenade is I think that Grenade is at least partly tongue-in-cheek. It's supposed to be overboard.
Maybe, but I
But
never got that
that
impression.
doesn't mean that it isn't really silly. Like, even if you're doing it intentionally, you did it almost too... Like, is the point.
Yeah. Utility skill? Is that the roll? Yes, okay. That seems really good, actually. I get 2 extra charges to my roll. Now I can just zip around like Sonic the fucking Hedgehog.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
I want you in my room. That's a song.
Capoeira Mato.
On that Gungeon shit. Gungeon will probably come back to the stream eventually, for the record. It is the game that we, like, built this whole enterprise on.
We built this city on Gungeon and blathering.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like, yeah, it's our bread and butter.
Our bread and
Well,
Gungeon.
okay, it might be the bread. The butter, which is the truly important part, because, you know, who would eat raw bread? Raw butter is so much more important to our diets. Is, of
Now,
course...
I cannot let you... I cannot let you endorse eating butter by itself on my stream.
What, Jane? I mean, how else would you osmose butter?
You put it on something. You don't...
Like your skin.
You don't just... Yeah, definitely. Like your skin. Just rub it on your fucking forehead like head on.
Yeah, like, apply directly to the forehead.
Apply directly to the skin. That stuff was weird.
Just apply directly to your forehead.
Hey, you want to know a fun fact about head on?
What?
Literally, it was just wax.
Yeah, it was one of those
tube.
weird homeopathic things.
Yeah, like it
was
was
so diluted.
Like, chemically
that it's
speaking,
not
it was just wax. Like,
yeah.
literally less useful than lip balm.
Yeah, if you applied lip balm directly to your forehead, that would be something.
Yeah, you'd get a nice smooth forehead.
Yeah, you would avoid getting chapped forehead.
The thing that we all aspire to is a nice smooth forehead.
I mean, I'm sure Arnold Schwarzenegger does that regularly with his, sizable forehead.
I don't understand this joke, Sredni.
Have you ever seen Arnold Schwarzenegger's forehead? It's very large.
I certainly have in my life. I just don't know if I've ever took note of its size specifically.
That's fair.
It's just like,
It's just he's a man with a fairly large head, which has a fairly large forehead, and I'm like, now I'm just imagining Arnold Schwarzenegger applying handfuls of sticks of
head on
cherry chapstick to his head.
You have to apply it directly to the forehead.
Directly to the forehead, yes, exactly.
And then, since you said cherry chapstick, we also have to somehow work in I Kissed a Girl and I Liked It.
I was thinking more I think that's actually a song by Yola Tango.
YOLO Tango?
Yola Tango.
YOLO Tango.
Yola Tango.
YOLO Tango.
Yola Tango means I got it in Spanish.
And YOLO Tango means you only live once, Tango.
YOLO, 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 that's the motto.
Yep. You know what fucking pisses me off about that song is that it's not called YOLO.
Yeah, it's bad. It's not good.
Stop that, Drake.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm less bothered by it not being called YOLO than that it's just not good. It's just not good.
There's also, like, a sequel song to YOLO called Heifer that nobody remembers.
Oh, huh. Wow. That's sort of like remembering that so many movie sequels exist that nobody remembers.
Yeah, like, that happens with, like, rap music in general sometimes. Just like, hey, remember Chingy?
I mean, I do remember Chingy.
That's good. Everybody should remember Chingy. Everybody should then immediately learn that he is now, like, an Ancient Aliens conspiracy theorist.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, like,
I mean,
there
it's
was...
like, you know, B.O.B. went from being, you know, whatever he was to a flat earther.
Okay, but that's different because Bob actually had a promising career.
Okay, true. Chingy
Also, I don't know why I just called
really
him Bob, because that's not how his rap name is pronounced. But,
Yeah.
like, Chingy had Right There, which is a song.
Right there. Yes.
He loved how you did it,
the
Right
intensely Atlanta pronunciation.
There. Yeah, I actually don't remember where Chingy is from, but Atlanta sounds about right.
Yeah, that's if I'm not mistaken, a distinctly Atlanta thing is that pronunciation of there.
Yeah.
You know, like the hard R.
Yeah. Detonate enemies on
But
kill.
like, yeah.
Hello?
But yeah, like, so Chingy is an Ancient Aliens conspiracist. That's pretty good.
Apparently,
I
apparently he's actually from St. Louis.
okay, I do think that it's like certain parts of the South.
Yeah.
Like,
But, so, like, the thing with Chingy, I only found out about that because somebody posted his Instagram once on the hip-hop subreddit, and it was just, like, him posting pictures of Tupac next to, like, those, like, Star Child skull things you hear about all the time, and being like,
dear.
Pac was an alien. You know.
Pac was an alien?
Yeah, you know.
So you can't let the Earthlings invent rap?
Tupac didn't invent rap.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Aren't you
that,
familiar with your Facebook era memes, Sredni? Tupac wrote the book on rap, Eminem finished it, and Lil Wayne couldn't read it. That one came from a Facebook page that I followed in 2008.
That is like
Bad? Yeah, real bad, right?
it is the whitest way of looking at rap I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, like, there's like an entire genre of person who only likes Eminem and like 3 Tupac songs.
Yeah.
Also, we're in a new area.
I suspect that they're the slightly older version of the kind of person who's very into Machine Gun Kelly.
I don't know if Machine Gun Kelly really has that kind of fan base. There definitely are white rappers who do, though. There's, like, Token and NF and other people that nobody cares about unless you, like, look at the Billboard charts a lot.
I mean, I guess in a completely different way. Like, I mean, it's more like these guys kind of just sort of happen to be white is like, you know, like Atmosphere, Aesop Rock.
Yeah, like, that's different, but, like...
LP.
Yeah. There's definitely a whole genre of,
Very white rappers.
Yeah, like...
Like, there's a difference between, like, you know, like, Slug and NF. You know?
Yeah.
There's a gap there.
Sluggo.
It's just like...
Although, honestly, I haven't liked any of Atmosphere's music that's come out this decade either, so, you know.
I mean, that's fair enough. I'm just saying that it's not quite the
It's
same
not the same thing, yeah.
It's like, you know, it's not the same as, like... Isn't NF also, like, very Christian-y?
Yeah, he's, like, on that weird thing that people do where it's like, I'm not a Christian artist, but also all of his songs are about Jesus. You know.
Yeah.
Hello, Trey.
Hi.
Oh, sure. But yeah, it's like, yeah, there's like, yeah.
Yes, we like the big bubble.
It's not my favorite genre. And, like, I am the rare rap fan who doesn't really like Eminem in general. Like, he has some stuff that I appreciate, but, like, I don't think he's released much of quality post, like, Marshall Mathers LP, and that was a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
there was that
actually, I was just reminded just now.
Mm-hmm.
I was just sort of thinking about this was that I hadn't heard very much stuff that was, you know, impressed me from Sage Francis, but apparently his collaborative project with B. Dolan and Epic Beardmen, their album is apparently really good. So
I've heard that. I kind of can't get over the fact that he chose to call that group Epic Beardmen.
Yeah, it's very silly.
It sounds like a bad joke somebody would make on Reddit.
Yeah, it does, but at the same time, it's like...
Yeah,
in a way, you know, like, if you're gonna... Why not?
Yeah.
And it's apparently, like, the music, for the most part, isn't particularly jokey. Like, there is dark humor in it, but it's, like, not... You know,
yeah, no, I've heard that it was like actually just like a very good album.
Yeah, like,
but I just haven't listened to it yet.
Also, the title of the album is just an all-time classic. This was supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I actually kind of like the combination of the really dumb band name and that title. Because it's like...
How do you feel about Chris Crack's Crackheads Live Longer Than Vegans? Because that's one that I think about a lot.
Oh my gosh.
That's pretty good.
Is crack vegan?
Chris Crack? I have no idea. Or, you mean like the substance? I don't know. I mean, it's a rock, so I guess so.
Vegan because, I mean, it's derived from... You know, the coca plant. I think, well, okay, crack, I can't remember whether or not crack is developed in the same way as freebase cocaine, which involves the use of ether, which I think is a...
we're now on a watch list. Just got the notification from the FBI. We are listening, just so you know.
Oh my god.
The FBI has subscribed.
Oh no. It's like... Well, might as well, you know, like, go all in on this one, and, you know... I can't think of...
Please don't get me banned from Twitch.tv. I don't wanna have to live stream on YouTube, mummy.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
What a disaster. At least go to Mixer first.
I
What's
forgot
the other
about
one?
that
There's
site.
one that artists usually stream.
Oh, Pico?
Picardo?
Picardo,
Yeah.
that's it.
I believe something like that. Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
if you
Picardo.
can do that, do
Video
video
streaming.
game streaming on Picardo.
Yeah. Or, like, there are a couple of other streaming sites that you could, in theory, use that are not Twitch, but being banned from Twitch is not good for
No,
your brand.
my brand.
Look,
No,
look
the
what your
brand.
special eye. My brand.
But yeah, how did we get on this subject? We were talking about like
Is
white
crack
rappers.
vegan?
Yeah.
Because of, yeah, okay, so, oh god, what was I gonna say? Oh, I really need to hear the new Billy Woods. Just like, fuck.
The one with like the dilapidated house on the cover?
Yeah, hiding places.
Okay. I actually don't really like Billy Woods that much. I don't know why. His stuff just doesn't click with me for some reason.
I mean, I can get why that might be for various reasons. It's like he's kind of oblique, emotionally speaking.
Yeah. Like,
But at the same time, I don't know. I just like, I don't know, something about the way, like, especially his wordplay just like really hits home for me. Like, just really hits the spot.
I get that.
Also, really good beat choices. Like,
Hey, have you heard, the album that A$AP Rock did with Tobacco?
I haven't heard it yet, and I need to.
It's a very good album.
Yeah, it's like that, and as I said, Hiding Places are like up there for my hip hop albums I need to hear, and then also the one with that beat Joel and Sage Francis did, and yeah.
Malibu.
So it's
Yes.
like that's 3 albums that I have, you know, I've not even been sleeping on them. I just haven't gotten to them.
Yeah.
Hey, do either of you guys remember what the guy's name, the doll was that all of Ken's clothes fit in?
Oh! All of Ken's clothes fit him. No, I don't remember.
Because, like, I know that line, but I can't remember the dude's name.
It was like Steve or something, wasn't it? It was something real generic.
Fit.
Huh.
Luckily for Alan, all of Ken's clothes fit.
Alan! That's
Alan.
it.
So is Alan like Ken's weird stalker?
I thought they
Who,
were
like-
gay.
Who like, well, I was thinking like, no ex-lover who's still obsessed with him and
Oh,
like
no.
huffs his clothing at
I don't like this fan fiction, Sredni.
Oh my
Alan,
god.
you said you'd stop calling. I can't let Barbie have you.
Sredni. I'm
You
going
will
to
be
have to.
mine.
I'm going to have to exile you into the lake now.
Please don't put me in the lake.
But we must. For
Jane,
God
if I
and
call you
country.
daddy, will you not put me in?
No, no, that's bad for several reasons. No, 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 no.
Okay, mom.
Oh my god.
No, that might actually be worse.
Daddy.
Grandma.
No. What?
Don't put me in the lake, Granny.
Grandma?
Grandma. it's
Actually
me,
remember where that's from.
Deja.
I think we all said different things at exactly
Yeah.
the same time.
I mean, that's how it is sometimes. I'm trying to not get killed while I find the teleporter. I don't know where it's at. This map seems like it's
Die.
huge.
Well, just remember, the teleporter is where the quantum mirrors part
I'm gonna eat you.
Delicious.
Not in like a fun way.
Look, like, Jane, I am way too high in cholesterol for you to healthfully.
I thought you were gonna say you were way too high to care if I ate you.
I mean,
which
I
is
am
like that would be
well, okay, no, earlier
pretty
today,
high.
Probably is qualified as too high to care. But
Too
right
high to
now,
rise.
I'm just
too
high
high
enough
to
to probably care.
Just high enough.
You guys remember
Just
mid
high.
2000s novelty hit "Because I Got High" by Afro Man?
I do not.
No.
You don't?
I remember that song.
I feel like I was too young.
It's just a list of
Probably
things
was.
that he was gonna do, but then he got high.
Yeah,
Then
and they got
I got
progressively
high.
more bizarre and ridiculous.
Yeah, that guy was in the news a few years ago because somebody tried to rob him in the middle of a performance and he hit them over the head with his microphone, I think was how that went.
A
Ow.
hero.
But honestly, if they tried to fucking rob, like,
It
good
was something
call.
like that. Like, it was some weird stuff that's been going on in the rap genre over the past few years.
I mean, yes.
Kanye West went to the dark side and made 3 albums in Wyoming. Nobody's really sure what's going on anymore.
Yeah. Also, like,
Those aren't albums, they're thought experiments.
I liked Daytona, except for like the 2 minutes where Kanye actually speaks on it, which is terrible, but the rest of it's really good.
I haven't bothered to listen to them because I feel like I feel like my enjoyment of them would suffer considerably knowing what I do now.
Yeah, like that's fair. My ranking of them is that
excuse me.
Daytona is pretty good, except for the one Kanye verse. People seem to think that Kids See Ghosts is good, which is a lie because it's bad. And Yay is like actually one of the worst rap albums I've ever heard from a major artist. I do not like Kids See Ghosts. I don't know what people see in it. But I've also never really liked Kid Cudi, so I don't know.
I feel
that's
like
fair enough.
At this point, everybody's just rooting for Kid Cudi to have like something that's relatively like well received because he needs it.
Yeah, like, the thing is, it's like, Kid Cudi is, like, one of those guys who I mean, it's one of those, oh god, it popped into my head was, he's tried so hard and come so far, but in the end, we really hope it matters.
Sredni, you will be exiled for this buffoonery.
But, like, actually, in more serious terms, it's like, honestly, after you release something like Speeding Bullet to Heaven, it's sort of like, people kind of just want to make sure you're okay.
Speeding
Like
Bullet to Heaven is, like, not in any sense of the word a good album. It is extremely effective as a very uncomfortable thing to listen to.
Yeah, but that's exactly the point, is it's like, you know, are you fucking okay? You know, like, okay people do not release Speeding Bullet to Heaven.
No more chicken sandwiches, I'll pay for the damages.
Oh my god.
My
That's
friend
an actual lyric on that album.
My friend that
I kind of
introduced
dig
me.
that.
What,
My
Trey?
friend that introduced me to Risk of Rain, actually, we were talking about the fact that Korn released an album in 2011 that had features from such illustrious artists as Skrillex, Noisia, Feed Me, Excision, and Dotson.
Yes, I know.
It was essentially just a new metal album made with dubstep beats.
Yeah.
I think it is the funniest shit.
Apparently, it's not as terrible as that would lead you to believe. But
I've brought this up on the show before, but where I used to my high school, like, there was kind of like a scene of dubstep fans, and that seems like the sort of thing they would have really liked. But I've never heard of it until now.
Yeah, there was the Korn dubstep album. Yeah, as I said, it's from what I've heard, it's not very good, but it's not quite as much of a disaster as the idea would have you believe. Partly because Korn are actually technically reasonably skilled musicians, and Skrillex actually, having come out of like essentially pop punk and screamo and shit like that, actually knows how to work his music into that context. And a lot of these dubstep producers are like, into that sort of music.
Sonny is actually like a really solid producer. Like he's proven himself very capable of adapting to genres where like one would be almost like dumbstruck by the fact that it was produced by him in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
he released a remix of Sicko Mode last year.
Yeah, and it's not great by comparison. Like I've heard better ones. There's one by a guy named Guy Arthur that's pretty good. But
the problem with his remix of that song is that it's kind of just the same song. Like he didn't really add very much to it. Which, to be fair, Sicko Mode is a very good song. So like.
Yeah, I was just sort of thinking that like the issue with the Korn album, from what I have been told, is more that like there's like the songwriting on it is mediocre, and like they haven't really released any stuff with like true, like they've kind of been resting on their laurels, as it were, in some respects for like years at this point. And it's like their earlier stuff is more, it has more energy to it, but at the same time, at least they're willing to experiment with things, which, keeps it from being boring.
Like, it's literally the same album several times?
Yeah, it's like, like, it's not really a particularly successful experiment, but it's, like, almost too tasteful to be as garishly bizarre as it should be. But it's also not, like, a painful listen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not upsettingly bad.
Yeah.
It's just not great.
That kind of lines up with what I thought when, like, we were, when we were perversely checking out some of the stuff from it, where it's like, it's not terrible, but it's basically what.
I mean, it's still a Korn album where they're working with dubstep people.
Yeah.
Like, it's.
I mean, I don't have a huge problem with Korn. Like, I've heard some of their early stuff, and it's actually decent. Like,
I do think it's really friggin' funny that we have a band that has actually achieved commercial and maybe critical question mark success under the name Korn.
Yeah.
The fact that they're called Korn is extremely funny.
There is something very funny about that.
Yes. I mean, well, Korn are one of those bands that, like, they like have gone through this sort of weird cycle, like people being like, "Ooh, what's this strange new thing? It's interesting." Oh god, it's terrible, when nu metal became very big. And then it flipped around all the way around now, so it's now like, actually, Korn are pretty decent, shrug. I mean,
so,
for one thing, they were fairly original for their time.
So, to illuminate my thought process here, my mind went from Korn to Limp Bizkit, who are another nu metal band, obviously, to because they share a member to House of Pain.
Yes, DJ Lethal,
who was actually a very skilled turntablist, but that's neither here nor there.
He's also Lithuanian.
He is Lithuanian, which is weird. But,
Yeah.
like, does anybody but me remember the fact that House of Pain and then also 2 other people reunited and decided that now they were Italian?
That's confusing.
They went by a different name. They went as La Coca Nostra, but it's the same people.
Huh.
And the weirdest part is that that album isn't awful.
So they went from being aggressively Irish to being aggressively Italian.
Yeah, like the Italianness is not as played up. It's not played up as much as the Irishness was on the House of Pain album, but
Yeah. Or albums, rather.
yeah, they had like
And
3
definitely
actually.
3.
I don't think I've ever heard any of the other ones though. But it's
Yeah,
just
I mean,
strange.
Does anybody know
stuff
what
I've
House
heard
of Pain
by House of-
records that they put out after after Jump sounded like?
Actually, like, the stuff that I've heard by, like, House of Pain from, like, their later albums and stuff, they go real hard.
They are a
Like-
perfectly serviceable, like, New York hardcore rap outfit.
Yeah, exactly.
Of which
Like,
there
I mean, they're not
are
bad.
many of those.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, like, they're solid. It's just, like, they're not,
Yeah,
like,
I mean, like,
mind-blowing.
they have music which serves, I think, a very particular purpose, other than Jump Around, which is, like, singular.
Yeah,
In
Jump
that
Around
you
is
could
kind of hard to, like...
you could, like, use pretty much any one of their songs as a bridge between 2 more well-known songs in, like, a themed playlist.
True.
Which is not, like, an admirable thing, maybe.
But it's
But
also
it's
not a
something,
bad
yeah.
thing.
You know.
It is neither admirable nor bad.
Yeah. Also, they have, like, a singularity of subject matter that is, like, up there with Clips. Like, they pretty much just rap about being Irish and fighting.
I mean, it worked for the Clips though.
Yeah.
Like,
Pusha knew what he was good at. Pusha knew what he was good at.
I just realized with House of Pain, what they are is essentially, they're basically if a beatdown hardcore band just became a rap group.
I think that's true of, like, most of the guys in that genre, like Onyx and all that. Most of whom are more interesting than House of Pain.
If you listen to, like, New York beatdown hardcore, it's basically like proto-rap metal. Except that it's, you know, it's slower and sludgy. Rap metal is. It's like, but it's got kind of that bouncy cadence to it, and it's got kind of the same subject matter as House of Pain do.
So we are Irish and we like to fight people?
Well, it's like, yeah, like, it's basically, we're hardcore, often, you know, like, we're Irish, or we're from, you know, whatever neighborhood. We like to fight, and we'll beat your ass. And occasionally, we're straight edge. Yeah.
Yeah,
and then occasionally,
like,
there's the 5th subject that they bring in, which is, you know, some mix of the Catholic Church is bad, or, you know, my mom was mean. No, that's literally
I mean,
what, like 100 Demons, most of their subject matter is, we will beat you up, but we are also a brotherhood who are strong together, and also
like,
being raised Catholic sucks.
Based on that description, that still describes, like, a lot of, like, early 2000s, like, late 90s, early 2000s hardcore rap outfits, like, just off the top of my head, like, Onyx is the big one, but as far as, I mean, there was, like, Apathy and, fucking, God, what the hell, the Jedi Mind Tricks is another reasonably popular one.
Yeah, but yeah, like, exactly my point is that they became like, you know, they either formed beatdown hardcore bands
1 second.
or
here,
they did
somebody
hardcore
pinged
rap.
me on Discord.
Oh, that was probably me.
Oh, yeah, that is all it was. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Nothing important. Not that Trey is not important, but it's just like I already knew the thing was about.
Debatable.
Just to be clear. No, Trey is
Just
important.
to be clear.
Aw.
But yeah, it's like,
But,
I mean, it honestly
yeah.
makes perfect sense to me now that I think about it. Like, and the whole unity of subject. The fact that even when they're being sensitive, it's, I'm a sensitive, tough guy who feels things.
Yeah,
Thugs need love too.
like,
Yeah,
again,
exactly.
even Sage Francis started out that way before getting,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
more
he did.
overtly political. Or overtly political,
Yeah.
rather.
Ooh,
Yeah.
one of your attacks just now was like an electric beam.
Yeah.
to enemies. I'm real into it.
Yeah, that's what
I
the
love
ukulele does.
The ukulele?
Yeah, you see the little ukulele I got on my back? That's the item that the boss
okay.
dropped. That's what
It
that
does weird lightning blasts?
It makes your attacks sometimes have lightning arc off of them.
That is something.
That is a
Yeah.
returning item from the original game.
That's really
Interesting.
awesome.
Yeah, it's a very good item.
I haven't gotten the chance to really dive into the first one yet because like I just got it a couple of weeks ago, but
Mhm.
I'm probably gonna be figuring both that one and the second one out when I get the chance. New computer means diving headfirst into
Many new things. Yeah.
rekindling my enjoyment of Videogame.
Oh god, these fucking things.
Here they come to talk your shit, as they do.
Yeah. But,
Everything wants to kill you in this game.
yeah, that's kind of how it goes.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, true of most roguelikes, but especially here.
yeah.
Is that a buffalo?
Yeah.
That's a whole ass. That's a whole ass buffalo.
A whole ass buffalo?
An ass
Yep.
buffalo.
It is a buffalo, and 100% of it is.
Oh no!
I'm not funny.
We need to get. No, I was gonna say, like, oh no, it's 100% ass. We need to get. Like, we need an ass themed superhero to save us.
What? What? What?
What?
I said.
I know what you said. I don't know what it meant.
Save us.
Yes, Heinz, that was also my reaction.
You know, the stuff goes buck wild in here sometimes. Heinz, you should know that. You should know that better than most people.
Is Heinz's our ass themed superhero?
Please don't put that evil on our viewers.
Oh no.
Heinz's isn't a viewer. He's a chat spirit.
A cat spirit.
He's one of the sacred kami of the chat.
Hey, Sredni,
Yes.
you doing okay? Just checking.
no.
Honestly, I just took a swig of NyQuil because I'm going to bed after.
I
Oh,
see.
they jump now.
No, that doesn't actually explain why I'm acting like this because I've been laughing all day.
Well, I guess they always jump, but like that one lizard boy that showed up for you a couple of seconds ago was especially high.
Yeah, leaping lizards and all that. I'm the
Leaping
sacred
lizards.
kami. That's true,
Yeah.
man.
The sacred kami.
Oh, big true?
Big true.
On God.
Oh. On God.
Oh. On God.
I wish I could transmit, like, the bizarre mutations that the O on God meme has gone through on our server.
But some of them are inappropriate.
Oh, it's not even that. It's just like, how do you explain real culture via a Twitch stream?
Culture. That's a word. That's a word.
Youth culture.
Culture
Youth
album
culture
coming
killed
soon?
my dog, and I don't think it's
Culture
fair.
album coming soon.
So can be justified by the
We do it for the culture.
can't remember the lyrics.
All them look like vultures. Damn, you are fucking armed to the teeth.
Yeah, I'm like actually really digging like the position that I'm in right now. Cause like, I've
we
got-
don't need to hear that on stream. That's
Hey.
inappropriate.
hey, hey,
Oh boy.
fuck off.
We are kitted up and just drenched in technology.
So much technology. It's like someone poured a bucket of Gatorade on us, and the Gatorade is technology.
Yeah, wait, what? That NyQuil's kicking in fast, huh?
I don't
What flavor is it?
thankful I'm lying
Also,
all the time.
Also-
what flavor is the Gatorade?
It's
Besides
cherry.
technology, but it's
Well,
cherry.
yes, the Gatorade is Glacier Cherry.
Okay.
So it's color-wise indistinguishable. Unfortunately.
Do you guys ever have like those moments when people are like describing Gatorade flavor and both the cherry and the fruit punch end up just being red?
I was having this conversation
It
with
tastes
a
like red.
friend of the channel, Mala, the other day, which is that, like, fruit flavors never seem to taste like what they actually say they are. And sometimes,
It's not cherry Kool-Aid, it's red.
like, okay, but I'm gonna drop a knowledge bomb, and you need to be prepared
Okay.
for that. One of the reasons,
We're
Okay.
gonna do our best.
in the specific case of banana-flavored candy, is
Oh,
that...
I know this one.
Yep.
the flavor is based off of an extinct cultivar of banana.
Yep.
Yep.
That
The,
was killed by United Fruit.
Yes.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, there was a plague that killed all of the America that grew that particular cultivar of banana, and it can only be found in very specific places now, and it is extremely expensive to ship into the U.S.
Yeah. So it's
in
like
the U.S. actually knows what that kind of banana tastes like.
it's like we have the candy as like sort of a best guess approximation, but not the actual
So
fruit.
modern cultivars of bananas in pretty much anywhere, but like I think there are some of them left in 80 years. Don't taste like that. They don't have that sweet sort of vanilla-y taste
Yeah.
that older cultivar did.
Also, blue raspberry is another one where we know
Hello?
the answer. What?
Interesting.
What?
Jane,
What? What?
it's like what?
I interrupted myself because you said hello. Sredni?
You keep getting cut off. I'm confused.
There's probably your internet acting up.
Hmm.
But, like,
I'm
I
going
cut...
to hang up and then call back.
Okay. I think our fair ferret friend might be a little bit confused, but that's okay. I would really like to find this teleporter.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
I think we might have lost.
Oh no.
Hello? Is anyone out there?
This is highly problematic.
Damn.
Me looking at the Twitter of a right-wing politician.
Yes, Jane?
What?
Oh, dear. I'm gonna do the thing again.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's weird.
I can hear... Jane?
Hello?
So, Heinz can hear all of us, but,
I can
We
hear...
can't hear each other.
I can
for me
hear...
hearing- Okay.
I can hear both of you.
I mean, I heard her voice just a moment ago.
Huh.
Sredni!
This is perplexing. Wait, I'm gonna try something.
I think we've gotten winter.
Well, this is interesting. Hold on a second. Da. Music.
Sound.
Music.
Music.
Hello!
Hi, can you all hear
Hi.
me now?
Yes!
Okay, cool. That was weird. I could still hear both of you, for the record, but you apparently could not hear me.
Yeah, that was really weird.
I don't know what was up there. Anyway, like I was saying, Blue Raspberry is
Uh-huh.
actually, like, from a fruit,
Yep.
which is called White Raspberry, even though it's not
Oh.
white.
Oh, wait, oh yeah, like, I didn't know that it was, like, from white raspberry. I know that there actually are what are known as blue raspberries, but they're a very dark bluish purple color.
Yeah, like, the thing is that the white raspberries are called that not because of the color of the fruit, but because of the color of the flower that blooms into the fruit.
Makes sense.
Does it, though?
I think it does, given that it's like, you know, it's a horticultural term, not necessarily a fruit sale term.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, Keith. I don't have anything to say.
I'm gonna keep
Okay,
it real
so-
with you, Prime Minister of Japan, Shinzo Abe. This will not help Japan's
my God.
declining birth rate.
Look, if I had to be real with Prime Minister Shinzo Abe... of
If I had to
Japan-
be real with Shinzo Abe, I would probably just headbutt him.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
Either
anybody
that or
who knows
be
me
like-
knows that that is not my normal reaction to people I don't like.
Yeah, he's a dick.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I know nothing about Japanese politics.
Just kind of imagine if, like...
He's an actual monarchist in the year 2019. That's kind of most of it right there, isn't it?
But I mean,
Yeah.
also, like, imagine George W. Bush, but competent,
Oof.
which is horrifying.
But, to get off the subject just a bit, and onto a hopefully more pleasant one, does anybody remember the time period, like, last year when those memes were everywhere? Because I greatly enjoyed that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what about Prime Minister Shinzo
You
Abe?
got your glasses back.
I do.
Yeah.
Do you remember, actually, it's been, like, the gap between, when we stopped, like our hiatus was long enough that we have not yet gotten a chance to talk about how Darling in the Franxx ended.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, yeah, that was why there were so many Shinzo Abe.
Yes.
I remember now. Oh, yeah, it's like...
Fucking show. I'm still mad about it, and it's been
and-
over a year.
And people need to fuck.
Yeah, I
For
mean,
Japan's
that's
glory.
like the closest thing the show has to a point, and even it doesn't even really get that right.
Yeah, and
I will
also
go on
managed to
record-
offend it managed to offend a lot of non-binary people, and also the point was like, also you need to fuck.
The fucking thing about the one gender is just so bizarre and like
like it's
not
not-
related to anything real that it's just
Yeah.
I don't know. it's
Yeah,
just
actually, I
nonsense.
agree
The
with you
entire
from what
show
I've
is just
seen about
nonsense.
it. Yeah, like from what I've
And,
seen of it, it's like it doesn't make any sense.
Anyone who's recently watched, I think it was the last episode we played Monolith on, will remember that I actually liked the show largely while it was airing. I will gladly go on record and say that I just gave it too much credit at the time, I think.
Yeah. It seems like...
It wasn't a very good series.
So should I watch it then?
No. No.
There are other Trigger shows you could watch, like...
I mean,
Gridman.
Gridman was actually very good.
I
Like,
still haven't seen Kisniper yet.
I've actually also never seen Kisniper. But I will go to bat for Gridman. That's a very good series.
I'm saying Gridman is actually, I have heard, very good.
Yes.
I've heard that Gridman's really good. I mean, I'm pretty sure, Trey, you've seen Kill la Kill.
Yep.
So, okay, Kill la Kill, Little Witch Academia, Gridman.
Yeah.
Those are generally the consensus Trigger shows. And then for, like, just for fun, you know, like, I mean, Luluco was actually really good.
Luluco was also very
Luluco
good.
was really freaking good. Just, you know, it's like only 90 minutes worth of material, and it's amazing. And really goofy, but also has a lot of heart in it. And,
The thing...
and there's Inferno Cop, which is really dumb, but is relevant to Luluco.
So Gridman is actually by the Inferno Cop guy.
I know!
Amamiya.
It's like...
And it was like his first like serious show, and in many ways I think he might be a better director than Imaishi. So that's my onion for the day.
Yeah, like it's weird. It's like
it's just
yeah,
like a lot
I've heard
better
that.
considered than
Yeah,
much of
Imaishi
Imaishi
kinda,
stuff,
like,
which I do
barrels.
like, but like
I think
know.
that part of it is that Imaishi like barrels headlong into ideas that he has, and is just like, fuck it, I don't need a plan.
yeah.
Whereas like, you know, what I'm getting from Gridman is every third from like day one with this.
Yeah. Like, it does have its problems, but overall it is a pretty good show.
Yeah.
But,
And
that aside...
Also, apparently the antagonist is really, really interesting.
Yes, that is true. In fact, a piece about Gridman is what got me picked up by Geek Girl Authority when I started writing.
Yeah.
And hey, I believe that we just unlocked a character. Because we got the clear the third area achievement.
Okay, so...
Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move.
Ain't no stopping us.
And,
We got the group.
I'm actually... Oh, goodness gracious, this place is very red. Also, the ground is shaking. So
Welcome
ooh. Okay, that's just like a regular enemy here, huh?
Welcome to fucking Malabolge.
But, yeah, like I said...
Florida's looking pretty good this year.
What?
Florida's looking pretty good.
I thought that's what you said, but I thought I might have misheard you. They say it's nice this time of year on Jupiter, except for the meteors.
So, what were you saying, Jane?
Oh, I was just saying, like, a piece about Gridman is what got me picked up by GGA when I started doing my anime writing thing.
Yeah, interestingly enough, what got me picked up with them was writing about Made in Abyss.
Yeah. I like that show too.
Yeah.
It was probably my or not Made in Abyss. I'm thinking of Girls Last Tour. Never mind. Completely different
Girls
show.
Last Tour is one that I need to actually see in full, but I did see the music scene, and that was I'm not sure what the right word is for it, but it's like
It's sad.
It's a very good series.
It's just like that moment was weirdly transcendent.
Yeah.
Like
I
it
will
wasn't
say,
just good. It was like really deep.
Yeah. But
that was like deep is not something that you encounter that often.
Yeah.
It's
I
funnily enough, Made in Abyss has one or two moments that I would characterize as kind of deep. But like that Girls Last Tour moment is like holy.
yeah, like the entire
cow.
show is like that, which is one of the reasons I really like it. But
Oh, also the whole thing of them being in the apartment.
the apartment scene
I
is
remember
very
that.
good. Yes. Well, it's
That
more like
kinda
half
almost
of an
made me wanna
episode,
cry.
but
Like I saw part of that and it kind of made me want to.
Girls
Like, it
Last
was
Tour
intense.
was like a very good show in what was otherwise a kind of weak year. So like,
It's like I think Girls Last Tour didn't Girls Last Tour air in the same year as Made in Abyss?
yeah, generally speaking, when it came to like show of the year things, it was kind of those two, and then like a couple other things, but not much.
Yeah, like it wasn't like a
Those
great
were
year,
both
but it had a few
2017,
great
yeah.
It wasn't like a great year, but it had some great shows.
Now I will say, I think last year was like really, really good for anime.
Yeah, like most people agree on that. It seems.
Yeah, there was fucking
going on at the same time.
Gridman Review Starlight, Place Further Than the Universe,
Mm-hmm. Devilman.
Devilman.
Crap, there are a bunch more.
Yeah, there's
Like, holy-
a lot of stuff. Planet With.
Oh yeah, Planet With. Oh geez.
I feel like we're just naming anime now.
Pop Team Epic was last year.
I forgot about Pop Team Epic.
Jesus Christ.
Like,
I
Pop
thought
Team
it was
Epic.
2017 for some reason.
No, that was
Pop Team Epic
last year was very long.
Yeah, it had so much stuff going on in it. Jeez.
Yeah.
It's like even the mediocre shows from last year were at least like, you know, like, or things that would normally be mediocre were like above average.
Interesting, at
Like
least.
I've heard good things about the Slime Show.
When
You know, that from many people.
Naruto.
You know, that time I got
Yeah,
reincarnated.
Naruto was my favorite anime of 2018.
Naruto.
Oh, you mean
Koi boy,
Boruto's
boy.
dad's son.
Koi boy, boy.
Boruto's dad's son. I feel like every time somebody does that, there should be just like another iteration. Like we need to call Boruto itself Boruto's dad's son's dad.
Oh my god, like, yeah, it's just gonna get more and more convoluted as it goes on.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like, Sasuke's gay lover's son.
You get the idea.
Oh
no, I didn't mean to do that. Shoot. Hopefully this is something good. Hoppo feather.
But okay,
It's not.
like, what else? So, geez, like, wait a second, I'm trying to remember, what year did Maid Dragon air?
That was 2017 or 16.
Yeah, I thought
even?
20... Yeah,
No, that
like
was
2017, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that came out the same year as Girls Last Tour and Made in Abyss.
I
No.
I wouldn't put that show that
I
high
don't
up.
know.
It's-
It was an extremely cozy show for me.
Yeah, I don't know.
It had problems, like
Yeah,
very obvious problems.
Like, I don't
Like
know.
I'm not gonna get into those.
No, it's not. Like I know what you're thinking of, and it's not. That's not even what I mean. It's just like I don't know. It didn't click as much
It
for
didn't work
me
for you?
as it did for some people. Partly because I already knew a lot about Cool Kyo and his weird stuff. I think.
I don't think that. I guess like I'm not. I don't get myself too involved in that sort of thing. Like if a
No,
work
like
is solid, I am happy about it.
I don't blame anybody for not wanting to. It's just like I don't know. It just kind of colored my perception of the show after a certain point, and There's definitely
That's
good
unfortunate.
parts in the series, but I feel like a lot of that was more down to the actual anime staff than the source material. Like
what did you say?
I said, I feel like a lot of that was more down to the anime staff than the source material.
You mean the positive elements or the negative
The
elements?
positive elements.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, it does seem like something that improved in translation.
Because the actual manga is sort of not amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I got the feeling that it was one of those incidences, sort of like not as as extreme an example, but sort of like with K-On! Where
Nobody really cares about the manga at all.
yeah, no, the manga is apparently bad.
Yeah, I've actually read the manga, and it's just not. It's nothing, basically.
Yeah, it's extremely nothing.
It's not.
Whereas the actual show is, like, very charming and has some good character moments.
There's something extremely funny about talking about K-On! While I'm, like, in this fucking hellscape, fighting a magma like, this fucking lava snake.
Yeah.
The second of magma worms we've encountered.
Yeah.
It's like honestly, I don't even. But the sort of thing with Maid Dragon was like, I don't really even care about the source material. I just found it a very charming show.
Yeah, fair enough.
And it's like the whole bit with,
I guess it's
little
not even that I disagree with you. It's just that charming on its own is not like enough for me to.
And it also had like really good character moments. Is my point.
I guess. I feel like Hitori Bochi is doing that very well this year. As one of like only a couple shows this season I'm at all interested in.
God, like the one show that I'm actually at all interested in this season is like Sarazanmai.
I am avoiding that series for personal reasons. But it is cool that other people like it.
What does that mean?
I don't like it.
The whole weird Kappa thing?
Yeah, it's just not, like, I'm good, you know?
I mean,
okay. I guess we beat the game as much as we can beat it.
The thing with Sarazanmai is, like, all the weird Kappa stuff is actual from Japanese mythology.
No, I'm well aware of that. Like, you don't have to, like...
It's completely unvarnished.
I don't think the show owes me or anybody an explanation. I just don't want to watch it.
Yeah.
It's just the thing. Like,
yeah, it's just very weird.
I will say it's kind of been a disappointing season for me personally because other than Carol and Tuesday, which is being held hostage by Netflix, so I have to pirate that. And Hitoribochi is very good if you like that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
I can look into it.
Demon Slayer is pretty okay.
Our difficulty level right now is IC. I needed to point that out.
I just saw that. I see you.
What?
The difficulty level. It's I see you.
Oh dear.
Look at the meter in the top right corner.
We've gone past impossible.
I unfortunately can't read it.
Oh, okay. But that's what it says. Is I see you.
Okay.
But yeah, like a lot of the other stuff I was watching.
I see it. I can read it.
Okay, that's good. But like a lot of the other stuff that I was watching, like just sort of lost me. Like, to give an example, there was which is a show with a really bizarre production history because it's an anime adaptation of a porn game from the mid-90s.
Oh yeah, I was about to say. I knew that name from somewhere. I was like, isn't that a really well-known porn game?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Also known for being like a huge influence on fucking Steins Gate of all things.
Yeah, or it was like something like that. Yeah, like
But
that it's actually influential in its own right.
like I was sort of hoping that the show would maybe iron out some of the horniness, and B, like maybe streamline things a little bit, and it just kind of did neither of those, and sort of lost me.
You can. I mean, one or the other would be.
One or the other would have been fine. I would have stuck with it, but it's just like I'm not putting up with.
If it were streamlined but horny, then that's fine. If it were like rough but at the same time, like not
trying, yeah, like
horny on main, then
it's just
it's
just not
acceptable.
Not really doing.
But of course,
what I wanted it to do. Like
the problem is, yeah.
And I see Win said they've been meh on this season too, but like
yeah, like again, there's like, as I said, like I'm interested in Sarazanmai because it is, I really like Ikuhara, and it's his prettiest series yet. Like in terms of production values, like it's a really good looking show.
But
oh god, what was the other one that I was thinking of? Yeah, Carol on Tuesday looks gorgeous, and it's, Shinichiro Watanabe, who is great.
The Cowboy Bebop guy, for those of you who don't memorize anime directors like weirdos like us do.
Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo,
Kids on the Slope, he also did.
Macross.
I think.
What? What else?
Kids on the Slope. I think.
I think he was involved. Maybe.
I don't remember.
Keiko Nobumoto, who was,
maybe.
Writer.
I've never actually seen the show. I just know from like what other people have told me, or at least I thought I did. But anyway.
I'm gonna look that up because
the other shows I've been interested in this season, like. There was After Lost, which looked from the previews that it might be interesting, but it's just, like, incoherent in a bad way. There is Fairy Gone, which is just dull as fuck. And, like, the rest I just wasn't interested in the first place.
Okay, Sakamichi One, also known as Kids on the Slope. It was originally a manga series by Yuki Kodama, and let's see, it was directed by Shinichiro Watanabe.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's also done that, and it was a josei series, which is like you never see those in anime. There's like that Chihaya Furu sort of, what is it called? March Comes In Like a Lion. It was actually published in a seinen magazine, but it was by an author primarily known for josei series.
What about Robo Hachi? Like, I want to watch that one eventually, but I don't really feel like a need to get to it now. It just, I don't know. No, Robo Hachi, a show.
Oh, Robo Hachi. Oh yeah.
I love how Cash Money the Commando is right now.
Yeah, like, we're fucking rolling in it. I don't know what it is, but it's certainly something.
I mean, we got dollars, but we also got gear up to fucking. We were already armed to the teeth, so now we're.
Oh yeah. For the record, I just wanted to mention that Shinichiro Watanabe was the music producer for Michiko Tohachi. And the woman called Fujiko Mine, which is both were directed by his protege Sayo Yama. She is awesome, by the way. Her directing is fantastic. She's best known now for Yuri on Ice, but yeah, his music selections are great.
Trey, what were you saying?
Sorry.
It's okay. I got distracted for a second because I got a DM from my girlfriend and thought it might have been bad, but actually she's just going to see Endgame.
Okay. Big reputation. Big reputation.
Hey, stop that.
Guys. But yeah, we're like armed to something beyond armed to the teeth, because like that would require.
We're armed to the gums.
We are armed to the capillaries behind the gums.
Gross.
Yes, we
I'm
have no
coming
plaque
for-
because there's too much armament there for plaque to form.
Is the difficulty level. I guess it's I'm coming for you, but it doesn't have enough space.
It doesn't quite have enough space. And then the last one looks like it's just called Ha 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 Ha. So that's pretty great.
Ha 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 is also, for the record, a song by Flipper.
Sredni,
The energy. The chaotic energy emanating from this run.
please look at my man.
Yeah, there's pretty hardcore
Sredni.
chaotic energy going down here. Yes?
Look at this man.
Yeah, that's like, you can't even move from the level of God.
He looks like Michael Stipe wearing a battle suit.
Yeah, like, he kind of does. Or they.
Tiny 2 looks great.
What?
Gosh.
Either that or no, better yet, he's the front man of 12 Rods, but in a battle suit.
Honestly, I think you could go with like pretty much any like bald dude with glasses. Look, it's Northern
Yeah, but I'm
Lion.
saying- yeah, but I mean, well, okay, Northern Lion, good one too. But no, but I'm saying like specifically like kind of skinny dude, you know, with like little round glasses, and it's like, you know, like.
Mom said it's my
it just
turn on the
reminds me of the guy
Xbox.
who's I
Mom
can't
said
remember
it's
his
my
name.
turn on the Xbox.
He's like the.
Wow,
vocalist.
Moby's in the game. Keep 'em coming, boys. Keep 'em coming. This game is fun.
How are you still
It
alive?
looks it.
I have so many guns that I cannot be killed.
That, if that worked, then like, so many.
The No
really
Guns Life
frightening
anime is
people-
looking great.
People, oh my god, I can't even talk. Then so many
People.
frightening people through history wouldn't like be dead right now.
Sredni. The No Guns Life anime is
Yes.
looking great. My head is a cannon, I don't have to explain shit.
I
Fucking
don't even
drenched
know
in guns.
anymore.
Fucking drenched in gun.
Matching Glocks as we're dipping down Broadway.
Okay, so what are you looking forward to next season in anime?
I don't know. I have to actually look at Anichart again, because I have, like, completely lost all perspective as to what's coming out next season.
Okay, I'm
Like,
gonna quickly do my own judging.
like, right now what's taking up a lot of my... Actually, I will say, so one thing that's airing this season, and was also airing last season, and will also be airing next season, that I've really been enjoying, is, the fucking Pretty Cure series that's airing right now.
Oh yeah, and with the like aliens.
Yeah! There's aliens. Actually,
And
there's one
also-
that actually the little, I think Trey would like the little octopus guy, if somebody could pull up a picture
And
of
then-
Perunce.
And there's also that girl who makes all the crazy facial expressions, who you keep screen capping.
Oh, that's Hikaru, she's the protagonist.
She is expressive.
Yes. I also started watching one of the older Precure series yesterday, and am live blogging it on my Tumblr.
Anichart, I'm gonna say, is it at this point spring 2019?
Yeah.
Would be the next season?
No, summer would be the next one.
Well, I mean, okay, I'm gonna see spring 2019 to see what's happening right now.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna like, okay, it's taking forever to load. Why? Why do you make me suffer like this? Bitch, why you gotta do this to me?
Season 2 of Dan Machi. What is Dan Machi again? My mind is failing
Live-
me right now.
Okay, I'm gonna try livechart.me. Okay, so there's more shield here. Whatever. There's more Attack on Titan. Whatever. There's more One Punch Man. I didn't watch the first season, and apparently the
No,
second season is a dick.
that's also whatever because the studio changed and
I know, it's whatever.
there's like a
No,
whole thing
it's not
going
whatever,
on.
But I haven't gotten to it yet. I don't
Oh yeah,
actually
fucking
care
the
about-
Vinland Saga anime starts next season. Forgot about that.
I honestly don't really care about Demon Slayer.
No, Vinland Saga.
I know, Vinland Saga I'm a little curious about. Oh yeah, Fruits Basket is happening.
Oh yeah, Fruits Basket. I don't know if I'm gonna finish that, because, like, I enjoy it.
The
What?
fact that they pour fruit in a way that is a non-traditional thing.
What, Trey?
It's a fruit basket.
Fruits Basket, yeah.
Yeah, well, whatever. There's also there's Senko-san, that the fox girl Iyashike.
That show kinda creeps me out, not gonna pretend otherwise.
Fair enough. Yeah, that
It's
I like the character design.
Yeah, like, the actual Fox girl herself is fine. Like, I'm
But
normally,
it's a little
like, neutral
the
to
premise is a
positive.
little weird.
Yeah, on, like, you know, fluffy wish fulfillment anime. The fact that the protagonist of that is specifically, like, an overworked salaryman who gets, like, attended to by a magic little fox girl is just kind of vaguely uncomfortable to me.
I think
That's
it's
probably
because it's
more
like-
on me than the show, but I
I
don't
think
know.
it's almost like it's like there's a level of this is too, like, that element is almost too real, but this is too over the top at the same time in a way that feels like heterogeneous.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, you know, normally those sort of things like exaggerate stuff a little, whereas, like, the element that what I've seen of it, it's like the stuff about his work life is really fucking dark.
Yeah.
It's like this man is an inch away from hanging himself. You know, like, they don't really beat around the bush with that. It's like, I guess that's supposed to be
It's-
like sort of the dark comedy
I
kind of angle.
think that it's
against
not,
it.
though, which is what bothers me. Like, it's supposed to be, like, relatable. Which, if that's
Well, I mean,
relatable, you
yeah.
need to seek help. Like, it's not...
Yeah.
I don't know,
Like,
it
it's
just...
weird. It strikes
It
a
just
weird
plays
tone.
weirdly, yeah.
Yeah, like, in a way,
There is a new
like,
sim
for-
figure coming next season, I
for
forgot about that.
as potentially, to use the word, problematic as the, you know, the trope of the magical girlfriend is, it's like, I can't be angry about it, but at the same time, there's something weird and a little uncomfortable about the way that it seems to be played. But at the same time, I will say that the Fox Girl character is adorable.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, like, you know, front on that. Like, I am just so fucking easily won over by cute. I am very easily won over by cute. But at the same time, there are some weird things about the show that I'm not sure I'm so.
Yeah. Hey, you know what
And
was
granted,
real
I've-
bad and I haven't gotten to talk about
Oh.
on the show yet? Was
What?
fucking Magical Girl Spec Ops Asuka.
Oh man, like, live blogging / perpetually subtweeting that show for like months.
What'd you say, Sredni? You cut out for a minute.
I said that you were live logging / subtweeting that show for months.
That's because it deserves it, because it's a bad fucking show.
I know, but it's like
It's
Jesus Christ,
so
that show
fucking
was-
awful. I don't know
Yeah, it
why
does-
I watched
does
it
seem
to
like-
the end. I genuinely...
It seems like big trash.
No. Like, okay, it's like sometimes people use the term trash to describe, like, fun schlock.
Fun trash.
And I
Oh
don't
my God, hey,
want
hey,
anybody to get
hey,
the
hey.
wrong... What?
Hey, I still need to see the first season, but Takagi-san is getting a second season.
I don't think
That
I know
should
what
be-
that is.
Takagi-san is the one with the girl who is constantly tormenting that one boy, and they clearly like each other, but he hasn't realized it yet.
That could describe several manga.
She has a large forehead.
Oh. Neutral
Yeah,
on it, I guess.
I liked a little of what I saw of that, and it was weirdly clever. And okay, let's see what else is, Dr. Stone, which
No.
I've heard is alright.
Dr. Stone is
Come on,
fucking
man.
awful, that's a lie. But,
Okay, I guess they were full. It was probably full of shit.
I thought it was
The
awful
manga.
anyway.
Okay, fair enough. So
But-
I've got two opposing opinions, that's fair enough.
I mean, you can watch it and
You can
form
do
your
that.
own conclusions, obviously, but
It doesn't seem like my cup of tea was the point I was going to make.
it is
I don't
a
really care if it's-
shonen sort of thing.
I don't really care if it's decent for what it is, because what it is has no particular appeal to me. It does, although that poster does look pretty, like the background art for this is probably going to look good.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But I want to talk more about Asuka.
Okay, yeah,
Because-
you want to talk about your hate waifu.
Listen, it's a bad series. And I wanted to make it very clear that it's not bad in, like, a fun way. It's
bad in a bad way.
like a
Okay,
genuinely
yeah.
awful show. Because...
You okay?
like, there's... Okay, so the premise of this show is that it's about magical girls, ostensibly anyway.
Yeah.
But, like, the big initial battle that they fought is now over. And the angle it tries to take early on is that it's going to be, like, half action show, half, like, deep rumination on the psyche of the protagonist. What it actually ends up being is a action show where nothing is really animated, because anytime they could animate anything cool, they cut to a splash screen, because Leiden Films is not a good studio.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, they tend not to be good.
like, the writing is just...
Holy
Weird.
shit, wait, Soku Owari Monogatari.
What about it?
May 19th. Fuck yes. Sorry. Just had to say that.
It's okay.
Okay. Other things. Another thing I wanted to say is, okay, where is it? The show that was, like, an adaptation of the Mix, which is the one that's the really distant sequel to Touch. It's the baseball anime that's actually worth watching, even if you don't like baseball anime, apparently.
People say that about every baseball anime, though.
Not every baseball anime.
Most of them.
This one has really nice character designs, is mostly what I'm thinking. It's like very 80s looking, but in a good way. And also, it's like more of a series. And, it looks pleasant. I might give it a chance. Apparently, interestingly, from the same studio that's mostly like 90% of what they do is Pokemon. OLM.
Well,
Who also did
Is
the
that-
original Berserk.
Is that the former Oriental Light and Magic studio?
Yeah.
Like their actual
Yeah.
animation arm? That's interesting.
Yeah. And but as I said, they did the original Berserk, which, despite the fact that there wasn't a whole lot of animation in it, looked really good. which is weird. Like the actual animation didn't look very good, but they had like
The art
really good
direction.
background out, really good character art, and really striking directions. So you could kind of ignore that there wasn't really that much animation going.
Have we been talking about anime for enough of a percentage of this episode that we can now officially brand this one of the ones where we talk about anime a whole bunch?
Yeah, sure. Also, I wanted to say that next season there is going to be a drama romance yaoi anime that the poster is a pretty boy singing with a guitar, an electric guitar.
Oh yeah, I love Oasis.
It's called Rhythm.
There was no
Anyway,
joke there.
Wonderwall.
Other than guitar Wonderwall.
So it's like, oh, and it's being done by Lerche, who I can't remember anything about. And I have no idea who directed it. I could look that up, but I don't feel like it. But apparently, yes, there is a Guitar Boys yaoi coming out.
Like, a bunch of the stuff I wanted to watch this coming year, as far as anime, turned out to be movies, which is like a weird proposition. Like, because when Studio 3 Hertz announced Black Fox, which is their upcoming thing, they didn't like specify a format. So like, and turned out that it's going to be a theatrical film. So I don't know if/when I'm ever gonna get to see that, which is a shame because it looks really good. But that's kind of just the reality with every anime movie that's not, like, tied to some huge popular franchise. And even some of them that are.
Okay, I'm gonna go see what is in summer 2019. Okay, I'm already in summer, sorry. What is in fall 2019 that could be actual, other than the Made in Abyss? Wait, I didn't look for the movies. I'm gonna look under movies for a second. But it is worth noting that there is the this movie coming out at some point this year, and it's going to cover the Edo Front arc, arc, which is the most that's the one that, like, most of the people who are like, oh, this gets really dark, were talking about when they referred that, you know, when they refer to the manga getting really dark.
I've run into a unique problem in this game.
Really dark. Oh, let me see.
No, it's not something immediately obvious. Like, I beat the game, at least what there is so far, because I got to the last level and it just looped back around at the start. And I think I'm at a point, like, yeah, like, I don't think there's any reasonable chance of me dying anytime soon.
Oh, no.
And there's only half an hour left in our stream. So I don't know what to do now.
Just tank it as hard as you humanly can.
But, no, you don't understand. Like, there's no good point to stop now.
Oh, dear.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All my people right here, right now.
Oh, God.
Well, where's the teleporter?
I don't know.
There's an Anpanman film coming out.
But, like, the problem is that if I just do the teleporter again, it's just gonna loop again. And on and on and on.
Did you hear that?
What?
There's an Anpanman film coming out.
I don't know what that is, I don't think.
Anpanman, one of the longest-running Japanese, like, kids anime shows, like, ever, period.
You know.
Like, it's been around ever.
I might just quit and then see if that still counts. Like, I want to try out the new character for a little bit. Yeah. That's weird.
There's a Natsume Yujincho movie coming out
I
on the 29th
guess
of May.
I will play on medium from now on. Hey, it's the Huntress. Excellent.
Ooh, let me see.
Yes.
You will see as soon as she opens her pod. Alrighty.
Okay.
What do we got here?
Okay, hello there.
Interesting. Wait a second. Do I not have a basic attack? Because that seems weird, if that's true. Oh, no, okay. There just needs to be somebody I can see.
Weird if true.
Okay, we got the homing arrows. We got the homing arrows. We got horses in the back.
Lean all in my black. Can't no.
So, let's see.
I really like this character model.
Honestly, their point comes to, like, the visual style of this. It translated with the first one into 3 like super well.
The other interesting thing about the visuals, at least in my opinion, is like they don't look like they're trying to ape a particular console generation, which is a problem you sometimes run into with 3D indie games. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this doesn't look particularly,
married to any
yeah.
point.
Like, this could have come out, visually speaking, could have come out, like, any point in, like, the past 15 years or so. And with a little tweaking, you could probably have had something like this even as far back as, like, the Xbox or so.
Yeah.
Like, I like that it's not, just, like, hyper-realism all the time.
Oh, god damn it. It's not until... So, apparently the made this film is not until January 2020. God damn it.
F.
Dude.
So I have
You
to
gonna
wait,
be alright, Sredni?
I have to wait like 8 months to get hype. Cause like, holy fuck, I really want to see that art edited. Because yes, it is deeply, deeply disturbing, but that's my shit, man. You know, like also it's honestly a genuinely really good arc in the manga. Like, it's really fucking good. And also, it has lots of Bondrewd being the worst person in literally ever. He's a horrible... He's really interesting, but he's so fucking horrible.
Sredni.
He's got a cool helmet.
He has an amazing...
Sredni.
And that's not the least of it. He's the worst. He is worst at...
Sredni.
Yeah.
I have dragonfly wings.
Let me see. I step away so I could look at the... Oh, you do. You are fairy now, Jane. You are fairy.
Bug.
It's very bold of you to
You are
imply
bug.
that I haven't been always fairy, secretly.
I
Okay,
mean,
so
I'd always
basically,
suspected, but
Jane
you know,
Fair.
now I know for sure.
So basically, I'm fairy?
It's better than being monkey.
She said, "Do you love me?" I told her, "I'm monkey."
I just like. I
Do
mean,
you not
I
like
love
monkey?
I'm monkey, but like, I have no great passion for monkeys.
Heinz.
Oh, so you don't want
I
to
see.
go ape them.
No.
Aren't you tired of being nice? Don't you just want to
wanna
go
ape
apeshit?
Oh my goodness.
I don't understand that post, but it's very good.
That's me at myself whenever like things go wrong, and I'm just like, I've had enough.
Yeah.
I
Don't
need
you
to
just wanna
think
go ape?
about how this game is going to work in a streaming context, because if we get situations like that a lot where I just become too powerful to be killed, we'll have to figure out like some kind of rule for when I restart. Because I can't be having like 8-hour long fucking Risk of Rain streams. I like the game, I don't quite like the game that much.
Yeah, that would be a little much. Just a little much. Just a little.
Only
It
a little
doesn't
bit,
let
though.
you keep progress between like quitting the game and reopening it right now.
Well, like that's not even the issue. It's just like if I just keep going, it'll eventually hit a point where it's literally just spawning nothing but bosses, and I'm one-shotting them like for forever. Do you know what I mean? Because there's no actual end point at this point in the game. Because like they're still in development.
At which you become the, you know,
You become the
like,
monster.
You are the Risk of
you
Rain.
become the unbeatable cutscene boss.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Risk of Rain is you.
You are Rain. You are
Hailing,
inevitable.
hailing down arrows from on high.
I'm really
Arrowheads,
happy about how well they
arrowheads,
translated the
Arrowheads.
the
Arrowheads.
The-
Arrowheads.
the.
Arrowheads. Arrowheads.
Please stop.
Sorry.
I am really happy about how well they translated the Huntress from the original to Risk of Rain 2.
He looks fun.
I feel the top of the roof.
She's a friend.
She's red.
There. Ooh, doo, doo.
I would like
I'm watching
try
the stars
the end
shine
there.
on
Seems like a cuddly boy.
streets in the night.
What, Trey?
I would like to try the end there because like a cuddly boy.
Valid.
But I did.
Sredni.
Sorry, like,
It's okay,
Bloodhail
but
is a really fucking good song. Just
we're gonna
like,
get a copyright
once-
strike.
No, like, I don't think that Have a Nice Life are likely to copyright strike random people just belting out Bloodhail in the middle of their streams.
What about the Boy West Coast Hail? Sredni.
I'm shaking my head.
Sredni.
Come on and slam.
Sredni. You
you
was at the
can.
club.
Oh no.
Bottoms up when I
But
first
yeah.
met you.
But yeah, like, actually, I seriously recommend to anyone listening to this stream to go out and listen to Have a Nice Life song Bloodhail, which is spelled essentially as one word. Bloodhail. It is,
And I recommend that everybody go out and listen to You Was at the Club by the Boy West Coast. Neither of us
but
are
it's
being
like-
sarcastic.
Actually, yeah, but like it is the best post-punk revival, shoegaze, depressive, whatever song about the apocalypse that you will ever hear. It's really good. It's really fucking good.
If something is
Probably the best
post-punk
song on the
revival,
album.
does that make it post-post-punk?
I guess, kind of.
Does that make it post-post-best West Coast?
That's
Welcome to the final 15 minutes of the stream, everybody.
my boyfriend. I don't know the rest of the words.
Okay, but yeah, seriously, like everybody,
I'm honestly like when I like seeing like the current hype cycle thing going on. It's like people being really hype about Demon Slayer, and I'm like, I don't care.
It's a good show. Well,
Yeah, it doesn't
I
seem
mean,
like a
it's
bad.
not an amazing show, but I like it on, like, a craft level.
Yeah, but I mean, it seems fine. It seems like I'm like if I were to watch it, I'd feel like just vaguely disappointed.
But you already don't think you'll like it.
No, but that's my point. It's like I get this weird aura from it already. Like, this is the kind of show that if I went into it with any expectations, I would just feel vaguely disappointed.
But doesn't having that feeling in the first place mean that you don't have any expectations, at least not any positive ones?
I mean, that's fair enough, but I just get the feeling that it's going to be one of those things like, well, that was well made, and I don't really feel anything strongly about it.
Expect more. Hey.
Yeah, expect more, pay less.
I mean, but like, I can just watch Sarazanmai get my eyes filled with Ikuhara.
I
and
mean,
just be okay with that.
that's true, but, like, again, to be fair, there is nothing stopping you from watching both series.
I mean, there isn't, but like,
Not that
I
you
could
have
also
to,
be
obviously, but...
I could also be catching up on all those shows from like last year and all these previous seasons that I never really got around to. And also, by the way,
You could be
Your Heroes Are
watching-
Showing is currently airing its second season, and that show is really cute.
You
and I'm
could
gonna
be
keep
watching...
it.
You could be watching Review Starlight.
By the way, I just do plug Your Ears Are Showing because it is the gay catboy anime of the
It's a
year.
donghua.
Yeah, it's a Japanese Chinese co-production, so it's like in that gray area.
Cat voice.
But yes, it is. Yes, it's very cute. It's very fluffy, and it's very gay. And it just there is a place in my heart for it, and I didn't know that I needed this, but I need it.
Man, I've been sitting in this chair for like a good 6 hours today, and my back really hurts.
I'm sorry. But
That's
yeah,
all I have to say
basically-
about that.
But yeah, basically, if it's technically not, and if it's just donghua, well, not just, but you know what I'm saying is like it is Chinese, but nonetheless, it's sort of in the greater thing, the greater anime adjacent continuum, and and I'm going to keep watching it because I am gay catboy loving trash.
I stay up past the midnight. Truthfully, I can't fight coy. His presence might annoy. I'm dead cat boy, and you try to deny it. You cannot defy it. Your joy. He plays with like a toy. You believe death is a cat boy.
Oh my Trey, why? I love that, but like that was
That was
Trey,
your weekly reminder that
just
Trey is
own?
very good at singing.
Trey, did I just get owned? Like I feel
wrote
so called out right now.
I wrote that as a Tumblr, as a spoof of God is a woman because of a Tumblr post that, oh, God is a woman? Well, Death is a cat boy. How about that? And it's a
Oh?
character from a book,
On
I believe
God?
an anime called Shugo Kara. Ikuto from Shugo Kara, I guess. I'll have to send you guys
Oh,
a link so you understand.
fucking
I
Shugo
In its
Chara?
original, yeah, in its original
Uh,
context.
isn't that like one of the most
God,
hot
I haven't
horror
thought.
anime?
I haven't thought about Shugo Chara since I was like 14. That's a magical girl show from like the mid 2000s.
That's what I'm saying. It's like the most aughts core anime.
It's very, yeah. Like
Oh,
I
well,
honestly
that's-
don't remember it very well, but yeah.
It's a tarot card
Oh,
that's got
okay.
one of the characters on there that's a cat boy, and it's I felt a need to write the chorus of the song because let's face it, that's a necessity. You read the concept and you're like, this needs to exist. So yes, death is a cat.
I died, and like 9 minutes is not enough time to do another compelling Risk of Rain run. So I'm just gonna close the game, and we will pass the remaining 9 minutes in complete silence. No, I'm kidding. Like, do you guys have anything you want to promote here at the end?
Are we going now?
We will be shortly, but like I said, I can't really do anything in 8 minutes.
I apparently there is this Shugo Chara character drawn as a cat boy on a
there was
tarot card.
a whole plot element. Like the main girl had a crush on this guy who was, I think,
It's
actually
the most 2000s
actually
show
working for the villain, and I don't know. I honestly remember the fucking theme song better than the show itself. Pop, skip, jump, boo, drew, drop.
But yeah, just like, if you like sort of soft, fluffy, gay romance things, and also cat boys, go watch Look Your Ears Are Showing.
Sredni.
Just go do it.
I appreciate your endless love for cat persons, but I meant like anything that you make that you want to plug.
I was just saying. No, I know that. I was just saying to round it up. It's only like the first season is literally half an hour long because all the episodes are like 3 minutes. Like, but okay. So like, I under my real name, I review things for Them Anime Review, capital THEM, at themanime.org. And I make music as Silence and Secrecy at silenceandsecrecy.bandcamp.com. Also, my Twitter is @notconvincing.
Very good. Trey, do you have anything?
My last radio show for the foreseeable future is airing tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Time.
Can you repeat the time, because you got cut off, and I want people to know for sure when it is.
12 p.m. 2 p.m. Eastern.
12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern?
Yep, and you can stream it at wrfl.fm. That is the website of the radio station that I've been lucky enough to be a DJ at for 3.5 years now.
You should all go listen to that.
Yeah.
Because Trey is good at radio, and also I submitted a fortune cookie that he will read. Possibly.
Yeah.
I have started putting all of my stuff, yes, watch Review Starlight, but also I have started putting all of my stuff in a convenient like weekly newsletter at patreon.com/planetjane, so you can go look at that and
also
learn.
We have a Patreon.
We also do have a Patreon collectively. You can find that under the viewing window or in the description if you're watching the VOD. We need to remember to promote that more often, like But on my Patreon, you can find once per week just like a summary of the stuff I did and links to it. I do music under the name Planet Jane, under my to-be legal name Jane Yakumo Alman. I review anime, do an anime-related column once a week for the Geek Girl Authority. I have various things going on my YouTube channel. And just this past week, I, at jane'sanimeblog.tumblr.com, I started doing a live blog of Heartcat Precure, which was the 2010 Pretty Cure anime. It's got a very interesting art style. You should go read that if you're interested in that kind of thing. Also, the protagonist is very round. Someone pay Jane to write. Yes, that's true. Do that. But yeah, that's about it. I guess we'll be ending a few minutes early, which is okay.
Alas.
But we can go a few minutes longer next week if we so deign.
Oh, well.
Does anybody else have any final thoughts they'd like to add?
Something about guns.
Guns?
Oh yeah, apparently Full Metal Panic came back at some point last year, and who really cares?
I think Win said they liked that.
Okay, fair enough.
Am I remembering that correctly? I might be wrong. Yeah, okay.
Okay, Win cares. It's official. There is one person who we know who cares about Full Metal Panic.
You know, I have to say that Full Metal Panic, Full Metal Alchemist, and Full Metal Jacket make a really weird trilogy.
Yes. Yes, they really do. But here's the real big question. Why couldn't they just do Season 2 of Fumofu?
Okay, but where does Metal Gear fit in all of that?
Full Metal Gear.
Full Metal Gear. Full Metal Gear.
A weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
A weapon to surpass Metal Gear.
Fuck, I love Nano Machines, son. That fucking clip is so good.
Nano Machines.
I ain't no Beltway pansy. What does that mean?
Colonel.
I'm trying
to sneak past the guards.
But I'm dummy thick.
My ass cheeks, you clapping together.
If one of you's gonna fucking do it, can you please do it all the way through? You're like riffing off of each other like you're fucking like trading bars in a rap verse. This is nothing. This is nothing.
Okay. So we'll run the jewels. Does that mean that I'm Killer Mike and Sredni's LP or vice versa?
I'm LP because I'm less consistent, but have had a slightly longer career.
It's funny because it's true.
And also, I'm less predictable.
Rest in peace.
Which
LP.
is not always a good thing.
Wait.
He's still alive.
Yeah, he is. I don't know why I said that. I just... filling up the airtime at the end of the tape.
That he should have a nice sleep tonight.
Yeah, he should have a night. He's probably already asleep. It's like midnight in New York.
Yeah, I mean, it is like midnight here. So, like, he might be asleep. Alternately, he's up till, like, 1 a.m. Maybe he's having a soda. Good for him. I'm gonna go have a glass of soda, and then I'm gonna go to sleep.
I'm gonna have a bottle of soda and, like... exist for a while. But
that
yeah,
sounds very zen.
Yeah.
Except not quite zen, but also with high fructose corn syrup.
But yeah, that's Shapes and Forms. We'll be back next week for much the same.
For more shapes, more forms,
yes.
And more platonic solids.
Yes. Next week, just to spoil it a little bit, will probably be more Risk of Rain and maybe some GeoGuessr, maybe a third thing if I can find a third thing to throw in there. But yeah.
Hey, we could bring back Fist's Elimination Tower.
We could. That is a thing we could technically do. But yeah, I will see you all next time. Goodbye.
Bye.